Hello and welcome to Drunken Dragon Gaming, where the drinks are cold, the meals are warm, and the games are on fire. Today we're back in the Satisfactory, continuing to work on our power shortage. As we titled it, we need 1.21 gigawatts of power. So, looking forward to getting this going. Hey, Bill. Hey, JJ. Tundra, good to see you. And I'm going to get myself unmuted over here. So I got myself confused because there's somebody in here named 262. And I'm going, who the heck is 262? So we're going to hop over here and say, hello, 262.
Yeah. When I logged onto the stream, or the Discord, or the dedicated server. There we go. Oh, brain's not working. But yeah, when I logged onto the dedicated server, it told me, welcome back, 262. I was like, okay. And that's when the Steam was down.
Okay. Because I'm just here going, who the heck is 262 and why are they on my server? Who gave them the password?
Yeah.
And why are they messing with Tundra's stuff?
Yeah. Then you looked at me and you went, wait a minute. I know this dude.
Yeah. Okay. Oh boy, so much stuff to get done over here. Lots of logistics to work on. Lots of concrete to put down. Well, let's get started with putting down all the concrete. That way I can use up all the concrete that Tundra wants.
I don't need it. I'll be using all the steel beams here in a minute.
Oh.
Once I get this turnpike down.
Let me make sure I don't need some of those in my pocket. I don't remember if I need those for the fuel generators or not.
I don't know.
I think no, I need the steel pipes for the pipeline.
What? No, that's too far. Damn it. Oh, wait. I see.
What? I have not gone too far. I've gone exactly how far I want to.
Yeah, how far is that?
About that far.
Ah. Makes sense. I'm building this turnpike as big as the game will let me.
I saw that.
Just because of how much the height difference is. So it's just like, if I don't want to build a tight spiral, that's going to spiral like 3 times.
Oh, I see Bit Viper in voice, so let me grab him and drag him down here to us.
Yep. Oh, I got it bugged. Dang it.
There we go. All right, now we got Bit Viper down here as well.
Good morning.
What's going on?
Yeah, I'm at 15 frames per second already, so I don't know if I'll be on here long.
All right.
Wonder what that could be.
Well, I did some playing earlier today. Traveled to different parts of the map, did other different things, and I can't narrow it down to anything. I wandered around the map, did different things for half an hour, and it stayed up at 60, no problem. And then on this server.
Oh, that's really?
And then I was just walking across either Crystal Palace or Modular Frames, just walking across the factory where I'd been for the last 5 minutes at that point. And it went from 60 or 50 or 60 down to like 10, just boom, just like that.
Wow.
Nothing else changed. But that, in fact, I think it was right then, I logged off of here and logged on and signed into my local game. and it was still at 10 when I logged into my game.
Oh,
Which means
okay.
it's not the, which means it's not the server. It's not bandwidth. Which doesn't leave a whole lot.
Sounds like one of two things: either physical memory or video memory.
Neither of which is maxed out. I checked.
Just because the system says it isn't maxed out doesn't mean that it's not getting hammered.
And if I remember right, they're both running around half.
Yeah, so I mean that's what it shows you, and you're trying to do that with the Windows Task Manager. It shows you the usage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's not accurate for anything.
Really? What was your first clue?
So, a lot of times you look at how it's acting and whatnot, and you can get yourself a gauge of what's causing it. So, if it's 10 frames per second, if it's just 10 frames per second, everything else seems to be fine, then it's more than likely one of the two things of either your GPU's getting just way too hammered, or the GPU memory's getting used up, which means it's not releasing data like it's supposed to.
Okay.
So then comes the second question of, all right, is your system with an onboard CPU or onboard GPU, or is it a separate card?
Separate card.
Okay. So
this is an RX 580.
a 580?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's just above the minimum specs for the game.
Have you tried dropping all the settings down to low? All the video settings?
No, but I can do that now. I've set them. I've had it do the whatever test it does and let it set it itself.
Right.
But let's take and do that to set the settings to the lowest it can set, with the exception of resolution.
And I also know this game can be real hard on the CPU. Like when I'm on my game and it's 10 FPS, it's not my graphics card up, but I look at my CPU and it's like 90%.
my CPU says it runs around 30.
So it's like an i5 or something, i7.
This is
i9.
No. This is AMD. Ryzen 7 1800.
No. Wait till you do it at class.
So, yeah, I mean, the best thing I can think of as far as quick settings to be able to test and try to get your frame rate back up would be to lower your graphics settings.
Yep. Trying that now.
And if you have Lumen turned on,
Yeah, turn off.
That thing's bad.
Make sure you turn off the global illumination.
Yeah.
I believe that is off. Global is off.
Okay.
And oddly, my FPS went down.
Now, what you might have to do is, after having changed all those settings down to low, and even though you applied them, what you might have to do is close out of the game and reopen it for those settings to truly take effect. Sorry, chat, doing a little troubleshooting here.
You got two tech guys going at it.
Okay, exiting, and before I do, my GPU is shown as 3D at 99%, which is normal. CPU is at 35%, which is normal for when I'm running the game.
3D is
Dedicated
at 99.
GPU memory, dedicated GPU 8 gig, fully used. Shared GPU 16 gig, not used at all, or essentially. GPU temperature is at 75, which is higher than I've seen it.
That's higher than you want that.
Normally it runs around 60 when I'm playing the game.
Yeah, it tends to be much happier when it's around the 60 to 65. When you get higher than that, then well, it starts screaming at you.
So I wonder if this isn't throttling, but I've not seen it over 60 before. So anyways, I'm going to exit the game and restart.
Out of curiosity, do you have an overclock tool for your GPU?
Probably do, but I'm sure I haven't used it. I don't generally overclock my CPU or GPU.
Okay. See, I run with a GPU that was overclocked from the factory, but it also came with a tool that I can adjust the fan speed as needed.
Yeah.
And I can manually adjust the fan speed on the GPU. And a lot of times when I'm playing this game, I just go ahead and crank it up to I crank both fans up to 100%.
Well, my CPU and system stuff is, we'll just say it's well cooled.
Okay.
The only thing I can do to improve the overall system is to attach AC to it.
Well, and you haven't done that yet? Oh my goodness.
I don't have anything to attach to it.
Problem with AC is that it actually blows humidity in too, so that's just what you want to have blowing in your case.
Yeah. Perfect thing for a computer.
Yeah, dry fan is okay, but
Well, that's one of the reasons why I have so much cooling on this. Is I have 6+ hard drives in here, so just a little bit of heat in there.
a little bit warm.
All right, each of these. Wait a minute. This is what I wanted. 75 heavy oil residue a minute. Okay.
Oh, this isn't good.
What's that?
Twice I try to start Satisfactory and I get an Unreal process has crashed factory game.
Oh.
Twice.
That is definitely not good. Okay, 100.
We'll have to sit for a minute, let processes close.
Right, that's downclocked to where it needs to be. $240 a minute plus 300 a minute. That's 540 a minute, which I think is exact.
I don't know if I'm going to get what I want out of this curve. I want it to be a smooth incline, but it's not. 1 meter change is too high, and then back down is too low. It's just like, ah.
All right. All right, let's put the hole underneath here so we can take a look.
Ding.
Well, like I said, it's still working. It's one of those things. When am I not working? Yeah, that's plenty of room.
Oh.
Let's make everything all splashy splash in here.
What does that mean?
Got the foundation at the spot where you could actually walk on it, but the water just barely goes over top of the foundation.
So it's almost flooded? Not
Yeah.
quite, though.
Right.
It's like if you do that with the shiny foundation, that could look good.
It's all underground where I'm doing the logistics, so.
Alright, but
It's not like I'm putting lights or anything under here.
tell us. Okay.
And it crashed again, so I'm going to back out of here and kick the computer a couple times and reboot it, and hopefully get back here in a few minutes.
All right.
Did you actually change to Vulcan or something? I know they got a couple settings like DX11, Vulcan, that kind of thing.
It's set to DX12.
Okay.
I've seen the Vulcan setting. I don't know what it's set to.
No, theirs are just different. They're completely different processes.
The Vulcan is one of several different rendering engines or something like that, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, and it's still in experimental.
Oh, Vulcan's extremely experimental.
Yeah. So if you had that on, it's just like that might have explained why it was crashing.
No, if it's marked experimental, I wouldn't have had that turned on. But anyways, I can go back out of here and kick the computer around in a couple minutes and reboot and see what else I can come up with.
All right. The only reason I'm laying down this foundation is so I've got space to be able to walk while trying to work the logistics.
Yeah, you
'Cause-
don't want to be backing off the edge, falling in the water while you're trying to place a belt.
Right.
I do that all the time.
Well, that and this entire area's, got deep water, so, if I didn't do something, then, I'd be having to try to rely on a jetpack while trying to do logistics, and that's not going to play nice.
No. No. Slightly too long there. Too long. Dang it.
Oh, that foundation's invisible. That's awesome.
Huh?
The foundation I put down, the way that I put it down, I came over here instead of the beach to take a look. I'm going, oh, yep, that foundation is invisible. You can't even see it.
Hmm?
Which is kind of what I wanted.
Okay.
I gotta find the edge.
see what this does. That looks like a good slope, but the other side's not cooperating. Because it needs to be higher. Okay. Need to find that happy medium. That's what I need to do. What, 2 meters there?
Man, I hope these boots are waterproof.
I'm pretty sure they are.
Otherwise,
I think
only
the whole suit is just one big piece.
otherwise,
Like a diver's suit.
otherwise, I'll be walking around with soggy feet.
See. Hate the feeling.
Boy, it's hard to aim, though. Jeez. I realize I don't need all this down here, but I'm making it anyways.
Oh, ran out of fuel.
Alright, yeah, that takes us to the end of it. Alright. covering up any of those little gaps that, you know, if you're running across here and you don't see it, you could fall in the water.
Why do you have gaps?
The gaps with the around where the rocky outcropping is coming out of the water. Making sure to fill in all the little gaps there. Oh, I found a gap. Walked right into it. So much foundation.
How much do you need?
Enough to be able to have stuff to stand on while I'm working the logistics underneath all this. Basically, I need as much foundation underneath as I have above.
Planning to fill that all up with pipe.
Yep. Well, not trying to fill it all up with pipe, just anticipating lots of pipe. Oh, that's train station. I don't need to worry about that. Now watch, later on, Tundra's going to come over to help me try to figure out some of this logistics. And there's going to be one spot that I missed, and he's going to find it and fall in the water.
No. Is that how it's going to go?
Well, I'm just predicting that I'm probably going to miss something somewhere underneath here, because can't really see much. I'm trying not to miss any spots, but all right. Oh, goodness. So I didn't need that long. Make sure I don't have any other pipe openings down here. Just that one. Alright. Let's get all these put in place then. Let's get those in place. Floor holes here. I think that goes there. Okay. So each of these needs, well, all of them need 75 except for this first one. That one just needs 21. $75 per minute. And there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? 10 refineries? Yeah, because it need 9 point something. Okay. That's nuts. So many projects, parts to this project. And, you know, you got to do it piece by piece, otherwise you're going to get something confused. So, chat, those of you that do follow the Thursday night game, I informed the guys that we may or may not be having that game this Thursday, because that's when the hurricane is supposed to be blowing over top of my house.
Ah.
Yeah. Well, this is a weird one because it's moving really, really fast. So it's going to strengthen really, really quickly. It's going to hit the Florida coast as probably either a Cat 3 or Cat 4 hurricane. But because it's moving so quickly, even though I live in the mountains, the hurricane's taking a weird route compared to other hurricanes that have kind of hit that area. Because usually they'll kind of head off to the northeast and then follow up the eastern coastline. This one's not doing that. It's making a beeline for the Appalachian Ridge. So it's making a beeline for my house. So they're saying that by the time that it makes it up here, we could wind up experiencing Category 1 to tropical storm force winds, which our area is not built for. And the amount of rain that we're supposed to get and everything, they're predicting that we could have Landslides, tornadoes, we get the whole shebang with it. So, it's going to be interesting driving home from work on Thursday. It's supposed to be here Thursday afternoon. We're supposed to be feeling the strongest impacts of it right around the time that it's time to go home from work. And so, its strongest impact time is supposed to be from Thursday afternoon until Friday afternoon. I suspect I'll be doing a work from home on Friday. Unless my road doesn't flood. But with what they're saying is coming, there's very little chance that my road's not going to flood. And I'm sorry, I don't take chances with flooded roadways. Not with all the rivers and everything we've got over here.
People don't. See how smart that is. It is funny though, watching them on the YouTubes.
Oh yeah. I mean, their phrase that they give is "turn around, don't drown."
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's got those in place. That's got those in place.
I think that's the best I'm gonna get it.
All right, he's got the train station here. I think you already had a hole for the belt. Yep, right there. Okay.
Yep. You can pull from that belt directly. So
All
I
right.
hooked up. There's not going to be any sulfur just yet. So I just got this done.
Oh, what good's this train then? Jeez.
And, that's how it goes.
Gonna need to hire a new train conductor.
Yeah.
This looks awesome though. I love the artistry you did for your architecture here. It looks really, really awesome. I like it a lot. Alright. So we'll pull from there, and we'll plan that belt line to be going there. So all the other belt lines need to be down below this. It's going to be such a mess underneath there. And this is why I wanted to hide all the pipelines and everything, because I'm just going, this is going to be spaghetti.
No, it doesn't have to be.
I got to figure out how I'm pulling the balancing act on this thing.
Balancing out the pipes.
Yeah. So I'm checking my count here. There's 10 of these, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. All right, let's work from 9 first, because the 9 is easy. Because the 9 is just 75 per. So 4 of them is 300. So we need 300 going to the first 4. And that's 375 to these 4, plus a little extra. All right. Now, what am I making here? He's making 100 per minute, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's 700. Wait a minute.
Kind of plan that.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Something's not right. Spending 100 heavy oil residue a minute. That's 700. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's 700. $75 times 9, $675. Okay. $675 plus 21. $696. Wow. Boy, that number's running really exact. Or pretty damn close to exact. Alright, so the math's there. Just gotta figure out how to run the pipe. $75 times 4 is 300. So that's 3 machines. 5 is 375. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Because what I'm picturing doing is feeding them all into one pipe or 2 pipes. Bring the 2 pipes over to the blenders and then split those 2 pipes between the blenders. Oh, I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with that math. Guess I'm a retard. That's easy math. What was I thinking?
Easy math is often the hard.
Yeah. I was sitting around, I am way overthinking this. Oh, I didn't think about the other thing that I suggested a bit, Viper. I could have suggested they make sure that his graphics card has the most up-to-date driver.
Yes, the most common suggested.
Which is why, you know, my brain just kind of assumed that stuff had already been taken care of.
Yeah. It's like the whole every turn it off, turn it on. You think it's like they're insulting you or something.
Right.
You're just like, no, it actually sometimes just that's all it needs.
Ooh, I'm seeing some flashy flashes outside of my window. Very active flashy flashes. That's not good.
Okay. Fun. Well, we know what happens to you if you disappear in the morning.
Yep. Alright, so if I put this...
Like that one night where she just lost its power.
Yep.
Gone. But, oh, he's just gone. Oh.
So I put that there. Okay, we want you into here. And then you to there. Okay. And then you go here. Alright, so that's got the first pipeline. Whoa. Alright, give me... Damn, that shook the house.
I think I heard that. I heard a slight bit of that.
I'm gonna grab a smoke. I'm gonna look out the front door and go, let's debate on whether or not this might wind up being a short stream.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hurricane came early.
Well, this is part of the outer bands, but we also had another storm system that was
Yeah.
coming in here.
Yeah. I remember there's been times where there's hurricanes that hit like the Gulf of Mexico, and that's affected me all the way up here.
Oh, yeah.
Rain state's crazy. Oh yeah, listen to that. Somebody's rolling them potatoes down the hill.
Yep, yeah, that one's coming with a loud crack, too. So, you know, there's a chance I could lose power, but all the lightning is to the north of me, so as long as it stays over there, then I should be okay. It's all to the north and behind the house, so all I'm getting is just the rain down here in the valley.
I mean, I just absolutely love like thunderstorms in general.
Oh, me too. Growing up, that was one of my favorite things. One of my best memories I have is my grandparents. My grandfather had this huge house they had built that had a wraparound porch, and we go out on a huge porch. So we go out there. He had the thing covered in rocking chairs and whatnot, and we'd go out and sit on the porch and watch it rain whenever the thunderstorms rolled in. But we go find whichever side of the porch actually faced where the lightning was coming from.
Yeah.
The other thing I remember about him was, sitting downstairs in the rocking chair outside the house, just hanging out with my grandfather. You'd just be having a conversation about who knows what, just talking. He's sharing his knowledge with his grandson, that kind of stuff. All of a sudden, he'd reach over, grab his rifle, pull it up, fire a shot off, and put the rifle back down. And as a kid, I'm just going, what the hell? What? And also my grandpa would go, damn crows. The lightning portion seems to have moved farther away from the house. But boy, that was a couple of good rumbles. That's the other thing. Because I live in the valley, in the mountains here, when the power goes out, it is dark.
Yeah. Yeah, we got the fortune of being flat land that it could be completely blackout, and as long as there's not a whole bunch of clouds, you can see for miles anyway. It's so bright. The
Right.
moon.
Let's do this one this way. Try to get directly in the middle of those two.
I tell you, the best thing about living out in a small town is when you can just go a few miles outside of town, and then you can just see the entire sky and
Oh yeah.
no issues. Not a whole bunch of that light pollution.
Yep, that's pretty much what it's like where I live. Like the couple of times that we just recently had a couple pretty active solar storms, because it's pretty rare for us down here to be able to see the aurora. But we were able to see the aurora.
Yeah.
All right, that does not look horrible.
I looked over. Yeah.
Well, so I'm trying to merge 4 pipes into one pipe. So I put a junction there and then ran a pipe straight down, so that the first 2 pipes connect to that first junction, and then the next two pipes connect to the second junction. That way I can run that down to where I need to. Okay.
And then a lot cleaner.
Oh, I know. I could have ran it straight and then turned it and all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, Bit Viper's back in voice. Let me drag him down. There we go. What's going on, Bit Viper?
Hola.
I saw you were in voice, so.
We are now, after yet another crash, we are now verifying integrity of files.
Oh, fun.
No.
But I have...
Stupid question, but have you updated your video driver?
As I was about to say, I have completely reset, uninstalled, reinstalled and updated the graphics drivers via the AMD software. So those are all updated. I have done some tweaks, including the fans, and now waiting for Steam to validate everything. And let's see if it runs now.
All right, now
And
I've
if
got.
it doesn't have... Go ahead.
Oh, I'm talking to myself. I'm also trying to figure out this puzzle of this factory that I built.
If you built it, you shouldn't be a puzzle. Or it shouldn't be a puzzle or something.
Oh, it's definitely a puzzle. Well, the puzzle is making sure I get the logistics going to where all the machines are getting exactly what they're supposed to be getting. The sulfur and the petroleum coke are going to be the easy part, which is why I'm leaving them for last.
Crashing again, and looking at that in more detail, it says shader compilation failures are fatal, among other things.
So one of the things you can do is you can reinstall the game to fix that particular error. That's what the devs have talked about.
I'll say that's an error that I've heard about and that several people are encountering.
But when you go and reinstall the game, you're going to want to browse the files and go into where Steam has it installed and delete the entire folder so you get a fresh install. Because when you uninstall with Steam, it doesn't uninstall the entire thing.
Yeah, that one I'm familiar with.
Freaking Windows does that too, and I hate it. It's just like if I go to uninstall something, I want to uninstall everything, and I have to go into the files and freaking delete all the crap you leave behind.
All right, that's all in a straight line now.
Why Windows accumulates a bunch of garbage.
Yep. Then you need external programs to clean out all the garbage.
And sometimes they don't even help.
Alright, these are all going to the same one. Alright. The fuel pipeline is going to be so much easier. Well, because the fuel pipeline, I just merge all four machines together into one pipe, bring that pipe down here, and then I just run the pipe straight down. And I split it into every single machine. But this, the heavy oil residue, because we're producing just over 600, I've got to do weird pipe mechanics. Alright, so. Whoa. So, Bit Viper, if I disappear, it's because I've got some serious rumbles going on over here right now.
I heard that when I first brought the stream back up.
Yeah, I got one heck of a light show going on, and now I'm wondering. Now I'm wondering which direction the storm's going.
Well, usually they go east.
No, mine don't. But that's because valley, whatnot. It's a north-south. I mean, generally, yes, it has an eastern flow to it, but because of the way the mountains and everything are here, we'll get storms that'll actually wrap around on top of themselves.
Oh, fun.
Those two. And since we're so flat here, the flow can go pretty much anywhere it wants to.
Right.
It just I've seen storms like just completely almost do a full U-turn and come back. It's just like what is this?
Yep.
Or since we're so flat, there's no natural land to help push the flow to keep going.
You know, the storm forgot its keys, so it came back to get them.
Yeah. It's like you guys didn't get enough rain yet. Here you go. Here's some more. And we're like, thank you, but also we're flooding.
Well, we're getting some pretty serious water right now.
Okay, I finally got the turnpike finished.
Nice.
And it looks actually not too bad.
I think I screwed myself on my pipes.
You need some help now?
Oh, I did them backwards. It's basically the spot where I had the 3 pipes converging and the spot where I've got the 4 pipes converging need to be swapped.
I know you said you were gonna. It's like when I need help, I'm gonna ask you for help. I'm like, okay, I'll just hang out until then. Build my things.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm trying not to stop you from building your things, you know.
Yeah,
I'd rather.
I'm pretty much done. I just gotta do some signaling work. It won't take but a minute or two.
Yeah, well, it's one of those. I'd be going. Okay, well, I mean, if you want to go ahead and run the sulfur to the machines, go for it. That's easy. But then that might get in the way. But that might get in the way of where I'm doing the pipes. So.
Well, that's you got enough space over there. We can layer it. You don't have to have it all at the same level.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'd planned on layering it with the fuel pipes.
Yeah, I guess if I was to go do that, I'd be like, are you gonna? Is the pipes gonna be exactly directly underneath the foundation? Like, gonna be hanging onto that?
The pipes I've got off of the residual oil, I do have them hanging off the roof.
Yeah, all your pipes gonna be like that.
You know, I hadn't decided because I needed to see what kind of mess this residual oil made first. All right, let's remove all this pipe work because that's not going to work. At least it's not going to work nicely.
All right, Tundra, where do I find those files? I thought I knew, and I'm not seeing them.
Just you know how to do the browse file thing, Steam.
He may have already uninstalled, which means he may not be able to do the browse files thing.
Oh, yeah, I can get you that.
Yes, I did the uninstall from Steam. I know they're under app data, and I thought they were under local.
You know, I have mine installed on a secondary drive, so it's probably going to be Yeah, like app data, local or roaming, and then Steam, Steam, and then Steam apps. Might try searching for Steam apps. That might be the best way.
Well, under local, there's Steam, but no Steam apps, which is what I was
Well,
looking
could
for.
go into Steam. Yeah, go into Steam, and then.
Yep. Under Steam, there is Ceph data, which I assume is certificate stuff. There's HTML cache, and there's Y-Divine.
Okay, so that's not it. What you? Oh, you know what you can do? Go to a different game and just browse the files on that. That'll take you to the same folder. And then just back out one.
I appreciate you, Knucklehead. I saw you've gotten pretty far with your game. He's already on stage 9.
Yeah. He's a flying.
Oh yeah,
Interesting.
that looks much better. Oh, you go there. That's straight. That is straight.
Okay, after going to Crossout, the only other one I currently have installed, found the directory, and there is no sign of Satisfactory there.
There's no sign of Satisfactory in the Steam apps folder.
That's because Crossout installs itself in a weird. Crossout installs itself in a weird spot.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, Crossout installed itself under the Steam app stuff under the normal Windows install directory, which is not where I expected stuff. I expected stuff under app data stuff. But there's no sign there either.
Okay, that's where that one goes.
Okay.
Well, I guess the thing now is to reinstall and.
Oh, there it is. Okay. I just decided to look it up. It's program files x86, then Steam.
Okay, that's where Crossout is.
Okay, then Steam apps common.
Yep. And there's no sign of Satisfactory there.
Okay, that's good then.
1, 2, 3,
So I'm all set to reinstall then,
4.
hopefully.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
Okay. That's 1, 2, 3. So this is the last one. Okay, that looks correct.
We hope.
Nope, not correct. Well, because it doesn't give me guidelines to work with, and so it's hard to see everything that I need to see to line this up the way I want it to line up. Okay, there's the junction pipe. Woo! That made it straight. Nice. Alright, now this now connects like that. And now this is going to be a pain in the butt. Why does it feel like that's angled? Because it is. Damn it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The pipe that I started with was at an angle. Alright, this time, stay with the program. Alright.
Oh.
Turn.
Well, that'll put a wrench in the works.
Uh-oh, what?
How did I screw that up?
Practice.
Yeah, like it's such a rudimentary thing as well. It's like, how did I even manage that one?
Okay.
Now that pipe doesn't look angled at all.
Okay.
Yeah, I got my tracks a little mixed. Since I'm doing dual rail.
Alright, that's got 400 coming here. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. 2, 4, 5. Shit. This pipe's not long enough. I gotta bring this pipe down far enough.
Oh,
So
yeah.
let's go to this one.
We'll just have an intersection here instead. It'll be a weird intersection, but well, don't know how to manage that.
The spaghetti must grow.
That made me laugh. It's like,
Hey, Frostbite, how you doing, bud? Theoretical. Alright, yes, that was straight. Just a heads up, Frostbite. I've got a major thunderstorm hitting the house right now. So if I disappear, chances are power or internet got knocked out. Alright, 5. Alright, that's got the 5. Now, that's 400. That's 300 and a little extra. Yeah, man, no worries. Alright, so that's got the 7. Now I got 4 more. That's 300. And that's 300. Oh, man. 300 was 0 overage.
Mhm.
I don't like that. I like to have that little extra.
But the pipe is 600, right?
Oh, no worries, Frostbite. Yeah, the pipe is 600. But,
Right. So that would negate that issue then.
okay, all right.
Yeah, because as long as the pipe is filled up, it'll always supply what it needs.
All right, sounds good, Frostbite. All right, so basically, cut on the refineries, let them fill up the pipes before ever turning on the blenders.
Yeah, just like we did last time. Just
Yep.
do one step at a time.
All right, well, that's got the first batch.
Alright, I fixed that little blunder that I had.
Which means this lines up here.
Switch all these to unload. And
Of
then
course,
send the train on its way.
I'm walking backwards where I don't know where the edge is.
You'll find it.
Wait, am I still not counting right? Hold on. I'm not counting something correctly on my pipelines. Each one's supplying 300. So this is 300. That's going to go to 4 machines. The other one's supplying 400. Which is something's wrong with my math on my pipes. Alright, yeah, Tundra, I might need your help for just a moment to help me figure out where I'm screwing up on. This one isn't so much of helping me run the logistics, it's helping me figure out where am I making my mistake on my math on the pipes.
Good thing, because I just got the train on automatic mode now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it already had sulfur on it, but it's gonna go get us some more.
Okay.
So. Bar down below.
Yes.
I guess I should. So you're doing heavy oil residue? Is that the one you're working on?
Yeah, that's what I'm working on. So each machine, except for one of them, needs 75. It basically comes out to 696 fuel needed. So what I'm doing is, since I've got 700 being made, I'm taking 4 machines, because that's the little one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 300 and a little. Oh, okay. Yep. Damn. That's where the problem is. Of course, you take out the line where I've got my holes at.
Well, I didn't take out your holes. I just took out the foundation, make it a little easier to visualize.
So it's this one that I have to run it to. Yeah, but now I don't have the line.
The line.
Yeah, the line that I was using the foundation to figure out my lineup for the pipe. Alright, so the dot is there. So that means this goes here. Wait. That doesn't feel like it's straight. That's because it's not.
Yeah, slightly.
It's putting the bend in the pipe that is a little on the challenging side. Looks like that needs to go there. Is that right?
There.
That's weird. When you were placing it, that didn't look correct at all, but when you placed it, it was fine. The pipe was bent. You'd have to watch my video to be able to see what I was looking at, because it did not look correct, though.
Alright, now that lines up straight with the middle of the line there. So that goes there. Alright, math-wise, that should have that taken care of. So now it should be 4 left down here, right? Yes, there's only 4 left now.
Oh,
okay.
I found the edge.
Yep. Alright. Let's add just a little extra.
Yep. Assuming you're putting these pipes next to each other. The second pipe that's bringing down to these ones.
Kind of.
It's coming somewhere from the same direction, or no?
Nah, that pipe's right here.
Oh, it's coming from that way. Okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
But then I was going to turn it here to kind of bring it in, because I'm also keeping in mind that I got to bring a fuel line in here.
Yeah, it's like you're gonna have fuel lines underneath here too, from all the generators. I was just asking.
Well, I'm not worried about the fuel lines going underneath for the generators. It's all the other stuff to actually just make the fuel. I got no problem having the fuel line for the turbo fuel being up above, because that won't look bad. But the mess here to get everything into the blenders would look absolutely atrocious. Alright. Double checking math now. 1, 2.
No longer build.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and that's 375. And 375 plus 21 puts us at 396. So that'll have these running. Boy, this is running tight. Running real tight on the numbers. Alright, so bring it to that spot. Got it. Can I see?
Yeah, I put it right between the two foundations on that line there, so it'd be easy to hopefully get to.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that I'm staying directly underneath that line. Alright.
Oh, hello, lag.
Ah! It's always off by just a hair.
Fraction.
Alright. I've connected there.
I was making a slight adjustment.
Okay.
To try and... I was trying to match where your pipes were on the... going along this way.
Okay. Yep. Alright. I'm going to grab a smoke. And then... because that means this part's pretty much done. So now it's the fuel line.
Now that my junctions are in place, I can just...
Now, can we do the junctions off the ceiling the same way that we do the trick with the stacking the splitters?
And you just put the junctions on the ceiling. Yeah, that's what I just did.
Well, no, I'm saying I put the junction on the ceiling. What I'm saying is that if I want to run the fuel line one level lower, can I do,
No,
pipeline
can't.
junction and then stack another one on top of it?
No, they don't say like that.
Damn.
No, the only way to do that would be to put a foundation at the level where you want the junction and then put the junction down
Oh,
on that level.
oh, there's a flicker in the light bulbs.
Oh, was there? Oh.
There's inside my house.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That's not good on the old PC when things are doing that.
Man, why can't the stackable pipeline hang off the ceiling? Wait, it does have pipeline.
They're only stacked from the floor, though. They don't have the one that the belts do, where you can stack them from
Damn.
the ceiling down, which is stupid. I don't know why they don't have that.
I was trying.
I want that.
Alright, well, this has... double checking the math. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 475. That's 300. Okay. So that means we have this correct. So now we need the holes for the fuel.
Oops. What the? Give me the floor hole. There we go. Kept giving me the stand. It's like, I don't want the pipe. I want the floor hole.
So now, the fuel's going to be easier to run than... basically, I wanted to go with the most difficult one out of all of them first. I'm sure that makes sense.
So the fuel is just one pipe, right?
Just one pipe.
Okay. So you might have an idea that might interest you.
Okay.
How we can take care of that.
Well, it's you got...
well, on the blender side, anyway.
I think you got four machines that it all has to go into. Oh, guess we just got a delivery.
Yep. That's probably an empty delivery, too, because this train station's weren't. They didn't have any hang-ups.
Oh.
The train's going to be going back empty. Go pick up another load.
Hey, as long as it's bringing sulfur, that's all that matters.
Yeah, it's bringing in sulfur. I'm just saying that the train is going to go back empty.